Alright, we're going to take our Cobra Weave bracelet we just made and we're going to add and make it into a King Cobra Paracord Bracelet. And what you're going to want to do is you're going to take about the same measurements you had before. Your cord, use a black one on top of this one. And since our last one would have been an 8-inch bracelet, you need about 7-8 foot of cord. So this one you're going to need a little bit more, so we're going to go about 8 or 9 foot of cord. You want to melt your ends, and you're going to want to start at the top of your bracelet where you started before, and you're going to want to find the center of your black cord like this. And you're going to want to go there. You're going to go behind it. You're going to want to get under the first bump on the left side. And you're going to want to bring over your right side just like you did the Cobra Weave from before. So you're just putting a Cobra Weave right on top of another Cobra Weave, so you have twice as much rope inside one bracelet. It doesn't do anything to the center bracelet, and the center bracelet now acts as a spine, just like the two original pieces act as a spine to the original Cobra Weave. So this is going to go over. You're going to bring it up here, around, pull it up through. You're going to want to pull it in here tight. Now, you can see that your knot is going to be in between these first two knots, and then you're going to want to make a second one over here. So we're going to bring the left side over. Since we have our knot started on the left side, you're going to bring it over the top, and then you're going to want to bring your bottom left side in here, right up through the right side. And you want to pull that tight. Then when you pull it tight, you're going to want to keep the center Cobra Weave knot in between the two strings and pull it tight. Now we're going to knot on both ends. Now what you're going to do, knots on this side, so we're going to take the right side, we're going to go over. Then we're going to take left side, go under, and back up through. You're going to want to make sure your knots stay right up through the other side. You can twist it around and get it adjusted. It'll take a little practice to get it straight, but now our weave started. So now we're on the left side, so we're going to take the left over and the right over the bottom, under the spine, up through the left side, and back up through. You want to pull that tight. It's a little bit harder to pull it tight than it is to do the first Cobra Weave on the yellow spine. Now our bump is on this side, so what we're going to do, pull it down, just like that. I'm going to bring right over, and then left over top of the right, under the spine, and back up through the right side. You're going to want to pull that one tight. And the knot will start to push itself right on top of each one of the previous knots in the spine of the Cobra Weave. So we're just going to go down this now. We're on the left side again. So we're just going to go over, under, around the spine, up through left side. Pull it tight. Do it again. Right side. Over right, under the spine, up through the left, through the right. And now I'm just going to zip down through this, and the magic will happen. You're going to go all the way down your bracelet. And you can do this with multicolors. You can hook two ends together. But if you want to make something that's going to help you survive, you don't want to melt cords together. You want to use all one cord, because it's going to have strength. Just melded plastic together is not going to help hold anything. It won't help you do anything. You can see your weave starting to happen here, all the way up. A little bit tricky to make sure your weave lines up over the alternating knot on the spine. And that's going to allow it to pull down tight, give it a lot of strength. You can see right to left, knot, right, knot, left, knot, right, knot, left, knot. If it starts to look off, you can always untie it a little bit, back up, and do it again. Here we go. And then as you get to the bottom, you're going to do the same thing as before. You're going to work your knot all the way to the end. And then you're going to get as close as you can to your buckle, or not, depending on how you made it. I'm going to get all the way down here. You're just going to cut your ends off. One last knot right here at the end. Pull it tight. There. Now when you get all the way down to the end, your last knot, you want to pull it tight. Snip your ends. carefully. So your knots don't all come out. And then you can just do the same thing again. And if you hold your string right inside the bottom here of the lighter, inside the blue part of the flame, it won't create a black char on your end points that you melt. So you can actually hold it right inside the fire, and it shouldn't turn black. It'll melt down there low. And then once that cools, there is your King Cobra Weave Paracord Bracelet. And you'll have a total of about 17 some feet of cord in there if you needed it. And that'll come around this way. And you just buckle it. And you can do the same thing with your 2-color 1-2, and you just start your knot at the top, bring it around, and you run your weave down the side, and make this one a King Cobra bracelet too. Super easy.